I have to turn my monetization on for these 2 new videos. 3 new, actually. I think this is checking right. Click it on. I gotta agree that there's no inappropriate language, no adult content, no violence, no shocking content, no harmful or dangerous acts, recreational drugs, music related references about recreational drugs or drug paraphernalia, where the intent is not to promote or glorify illegal usage. Yeah, they don't like the scientific effect or the history of drug trafficking. They hate that. And that's kind of like, sort of was my forte at some time. Personal accounts of drug addiction recovery, not even. But this is just for the ads or whatever. I mean, you're not going to get as much placement if you have that anything to do with drugs in it. You're going to be not sort of knocked off placement altogether for that whole project when it comes to monetization. Uh, Enabling dishonest behavior. Yeah, this is my hobby. It's not more than a hobby, bud. I'll maybe get like at most $2 or something for this video. It's like that's after like years. Anyways, back to my video I'm supposed to be focused on. Enabling dishonest behavior. Can't glorify the dishonest behavior. So I'm understanding all these rules now. I got this new deal on YouTube. They're really giving me a big chance here. I'm fairly confident I'm going to succeed because I'm sort of getting into there. I'm not putting up certain content, changed my whole policy and yada yada and whatever. It's more all entertainment. And if some suggestive thing slips in by accident, I tried my hardest. But that's how sometimes it is. I mean, South Park and Family Guy is more suggestive. But these ones I'm talking about, Ramadan, I think this one would be a little suggestive, but it's still got monetization, even though it's a little bit suggestive. And it's changed a lot. It's changed even since I began. I've revolutionized sort of. Well, I think when I first started getting pretty big, the apocalypse first hit. But a lot of my content is stuff that's going to make me money when it goes back up. Because I always wanted to do I always wanted to do YouTube. And I was like, dang, these YouTubers are making big money. Because when you're a kid, that's what you think. And then you start to understand the whole big real process of it. You're like, oh my gosh, they're working it like a full time 9 to 5 or more job, yada yada. But I've always said that. But it's, I don't know. I don't know. What was I talking about? I don't know. I just heard a lot of people in the background. I couldn't even get what I wanted to say out. Ad suitability. Everything looks good. What's this one here? Can you reference? I don't think you'll be able to reference anything. Yeah, he's a rapper online. Go search him up. Everything's on par with his with what he usually comes up with. Well, what do you mean by that? I'll give you. Yeah, I'm working every day. I'm not making much money. I'm on disability. Like I've said before, I'll be on disability for life. I'm at my asset. I'm not even near my asset limit, but I'm at all the assets I want and need to have. I didn't need much stuff to be myself. I need my phone, I need my e-bike or whatever, and I need my computer system, and I need my camera, and yada yada, and that's all I have, and my gun or whatever to protect that. And then other than that, I'm saving my money up to buy something nice or buy a house, whatever. Who knows what I'll be saving up? But I got 50,000 in my account, so my advisors will advise me what I should be doing when my disability starts stacking up because it's allowed to stack up. But that won't be for a while. Oh yeah, I want to get more tattoos. So basically, what we're dealing with now is I got full legal disability, and anybody trying to interfere with that is doing or trying to do a robbery on me for my future disability because my disabilities because I'm becoming a man. They want to try to steal my whole manhood from me, banks and everything. Like, no, I'm trying to tell the banks. I'm trying to tell the banks there's people out there that are trying to steal because they have all this future ahead of me with the banks and with my whole thing, my disability, my entertainment, the whole thing's a huge future, and they're trying to like steal my whole future from me because they're jealous that I created a future. 5,000 videos, like I got credit in 5 more years. I'm gonna have a whole max credit again. I'm not screwing it up. I'm doing it. He learned his. He's a fully. He's got all these. He's got great. He's a content creator. He's on disability. I get it for life. I'm entitled to it. My entitlement because of my illnesses, family history, yada yada. Natural born citizens. I can't thank my grandfather and my uncle and my grandmother and all the other ones that suffered here in Canada. That's why we have Remembrance Day. And that's why I've always been big on Remembrance Day. And if I was your prime minister, if people spit on Remembrance Day, I'd execute them. Vote Thomas Perron-Slote in the future. That's if they don't have respect for it doesn't matter when it is. It could be Ramadan. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to always have respect for Remembrance Day, or else you lose your citizenship. You're out. That's one of my rules. You would think it was already that, but it isn't. There's one spitting on Remembrance Day. There's one spitting on the whole thing. And they live here in Canada, and they say, "Oh, you can be a free citizen." No, not under my leadership. It wouldn't be. But other than that, it is Ramadan, so I respect that. And I actually been before it, and that's how it is almost every year. I've said the same thing when the new big Ramadan headline comes on or whatever. I always say, "Oh, I was just starving shortly before this." They always have, so that's the thing. And then it said, "Oh, they can pick a time every year. It's a new time." So I'm not sure what, but sometimes no, sometimes it's been after, eh? But I think they calculate when the Christians are eating and and that's what it is. It's like you're a Christian, you're having your Thanksgiving now, so we're gonna starve now to see what kind of loopholes we can get in. And that's how our servers get hacked, our websites get hacked, our people get hurt, and robberies, and who knows what happened. A lot of hacking. You're sitting there in Tim Hortons, or sorry, you're in there in the coffee shop Starbucks on your laptop, eating a coffee and a ham sandwich like normal. Ramadan, they're on their devices scanning the network. Accurate. Next thing you know, you go home, your bank account's hacked. My bank account just got hacked, and I had to recover everything and all that, yada yada. Right during Ramadan. It's not anything to do with anything else. It's like I'm American, and I know how many Americans there are that are just like I was that need to learn this stuff, or else my friends' banks could be vulnerable. They don't know what's going on, what it all is. Like I remember when I used to live down in Tennessee, I liked the food, And I like the people that serve the food, but other than that, or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, and there's a lot of good people if they're working hard, I guess. I like Fusi Tube and his brother. Great people. Brother's a dentist. I like my dentist. My dentist is from somewhere, and he's great. He works as a dentist every day, or whatever. He's full time dentist. But I got hacked by some kid, some little Iraqi kid in the hospital. He's acting all friendly and all that to me and everything. Next thing I know, my Gmail was hacked. He was on MacBook. He said, "Look, I'm scanning the network, yada yada." I said, "Oh, really?" Yeah, yeah, da da da. He goes, "Other room." I'm laying in my bed like in the hospital. He next thing I know, my account's gone. He hacked my account, stole it, and all that. Gmail, YouTube, hacked my YouTube, threw it away. Should go to jail. He's destroying Canada. Destroying Canada. Like marshmallow, burnt marshmallows. I like a good burnt marshmallow. What's that called? S'mores? Oh, s'more. By the fire pit? Oh, me by the fire pit. I do this one too much. Ever since I was a kid, we always had s'mores on the fire pit with the campfire. We had many campfires. We would always do campfires. My whole family, everybody does campfires. Either you have a campfire or your property over there or your friend down the street or somebody invited you to one or you were at a campfire, trust me. And the bugs, the lightning bugs and all that, or what are they called? Fireflies? No, my mom's trailer that they got, her Chris Windows and Doors or whatever. That's what I'll call him, Chris Windows and Doors. Guelph, Iramos, and all the surrounding area, southern Ontario. He'll even go to northern Ontario. He's got a fire pit over on Port Elgin. We'll go to barbecue some burgers, or who knows what you'll barbecue? Steak, chicken breasts, whatever we're barbecuing. You got, and then you'll have your backyard campfire to keep warm. I don't eat s'mores every time, but I've had them a lot. When I was a kid, I had them more than enough. I went to I used to go to summer camp when I was a kid, big time summer camper. When I was a kid, my parents would drop me off at summer camp, and I liked it. And then I got sick of summer camp. I was like, I can't believe I'm this summer camp kid, and all I do is go to summer camp. And I stopped going to summer camp. My friend Jeremy Lutner was big into summer camp too. And he did some adult summer camps. I tie-dyed shirts at summer camp. I went to Christian summer camps. We did boating or yeah, boating and volleyball, beach volleyball, all different stuff in the summer. Fire pits, like I said, around the summer camp or around the fire. Everybody, I've been to bigger ones like this too. Everybody's telling scary stories. Down in Key West, Florida, they had a big one at Shark Week or Shark, whatever that place is called. I went to it. It was a full, almost like a week. I think a whole week we were there, and they had a big fire pit there. Everybody sat around it and did the scary stories and whatnot. My auntie's old property, her cottage, auntie and uncle's old cottage, they had an outdoor shower, a professional outdoor shower. You'd go, yeah, it was really nice. You'd go there, you'd go to the campfire, you'd play horseshoes, whatever. And then you'd go on the outdoor shower. More like one of these, though. Yeah, and you'd go outside, you'd breathe the trees. There would be spiders in there, you'd have to kill them. You'd breathe the trees, you'd breathe all the atmosphere. Such a beautiful shower. Such a beautiful shower. You'd have it. Soap, shampoo. I can make anything in the world, websites, videos, advertisements, commercials. I got the camera, I got the equipment, I can make everything. Anything you want to make, I can do it. I've done it, can do it, can stay, keep it up. You just got to put it all in my hands, my bank account, my name. Stop putting it in so and so's name and all that, other people's. It's gotta be me, 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 and me. I'm the guy, but stop asking everyone to do what the guy does when I'm the guy. You want me to be that guy, put me in the house with the money and all that, and I'm that guy for you. For the whole world, actually. I'm such a consumer. I consume everything. He's like a number one consumer. I'm like the biggest man next to Kim.com, Philly Thompson, and Donald, Warren Buffett, Gates or Bill, and Elon and Oracle. Like, I'm the fattest man. Put me in position. Just put me into position. And if you support me, I know who my supporters are from the get go. Set up Tings in yada yada. Arsenal from Toronto. If I made millions, you know who would get these people would be getting their pieces of the pie. Trust me. When it comes to the pie, I'll slice it. I slice the pie if there's pie there. If there ain't no pie there, but listen, if the pies were like that, he'd slice them. I'd give Arsenal all the whole pie. Hell, I'd give Arsenal if I became somebody threw me 15 million or something. Said B StacksAMilli, kind of like that Rick Ross or whatever. I'd give Arsenal 15 grand. Arsenal would say 15 grand. But when you actually get a real 15 grand and it's real legitimate $15,000, it's a whole different story. People can hoopla and say this and say that all the way to the moon, the sun, and Jupiter and back. But 15,000 real dollars is 15,000 real dollars. Because I can't give them too much because I'm not like that. But that's how much I care. So put me into position. He knows how to allocate the cake. You know when you go to for Thanksgiving dinner and there's somebody that slices the turkey. You know, there's a big, beautiful turkey there, but you usually call uncle up or somebody, hey, we need so and so to slice the turkey. I'm the guy that slices the turkey, and I slice it really well for everybody to enjoy. And I like a good automatic electric shearing or slicing, not shearing, but carving knife. And I'm really good with carving and cutting the cake. And that's what that is. It's like, who's good at actually cutting the cake? Some of them are cutting the cake and putting leftovers, and you think you're having Thanksgiving dinner, and they're giving you a tiny sliver, and you think, and then to find out they are taking this, that, and the other, and they're stealing it like you had a turkey dinner and someone stole your phone. You get who we're putting into position here? I never do that. You got to have only family, people you trust, all the way through the board throughout the entire country. Or else you'll lose your entire country, and next thing you know, you're eating dirt. I swear it's like that. You could go from eating this meal, nice meal one day, to being in the hole, nothing. And they'll treat you like it. Look at the peas and the carrots and the yada yada. Anyways, I like a good turkey. and he can slice it well. But right now, I'm paying another guy to slice my turkey generally. But because I'm eating the cold cut turkey and yada yada. Or, oh, I had the hungry man. I paid a premium price for a guy to slice that turkey, but it was all right. Uh, I like to slice my own turkey, and we will. We do at Thanksgiving. We have a beautiful turkey. I think this Thanksgiving is going to be a really nice Thanksgiving with a nice golden turkey. I like my turkey golden, the skin to be golden. Butterball or whatnot, not even butterball. We'll butterball it ourselves. Put butter all over it with the turkey. Make sure, but I like it to be cooked enough where she's dry, but you add the butter, you can add the butter goes on top of her really and inside of her, but no, you want a more cooked, like there's a certain consistency you want your turkey. You want it to be cooked. Leave it in there for a little extra time more than a little less, I feel like. I like it to have some burntness to it or whatever, especially some crispy, crispy, crispy. When you're cooking the turkey like that. But some people are different. How they like their turkey. I like carrots too, and I like a good roast beef. I like a good roast beef. Look at this one with the baked garlic. Look at this one with the roast beef with horseradish. Roast beef with the horseradish. That's who we are with the mashed potatoes. Look at how much horseradish this person got with their sandwich. No, they didn't just get it. They bought it and they made it. They got it. They got it. It's all theirs. Look at this one. Ooh. You know, the last time I had one of these was Swiss Chalet had that, and I ordered that one and ordered that one and ordered that one. That one was great. That one looked good. Just pure meat like that or whatever, semi cooked, sort of rare or whatever. Anyways, I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Curbed roast beef. Ooh, a roast beef wrap. My old private trainer used to recommend something like this, but with turkey. But that looks good with the roast beef as well. Salad, tomatoes, salad, tomatoes. I wonder if Ralph's has vegetables. Where's my phone now? Oh, there it is. I wonder if that Ralph's has vegetables. Ralph? Ralph. There's all different Ralphs, but this is a local Ralph. Ralph's. Oh, Ralph's is pretty far, eh? Holy. Ralph's Fort Elgin. Ralph, the highway shop at. I bet you they do have vegetables. Do they? They have scooped ice cream, it says. Uh, ooh, cheese curds. Oh my gosh, did I just see what I think I seen? We had one of those years ago, back when we used to go camping at the campground with the fire pit. One of these. Grill a dog. My dad bought one of these grill a dogs when I was young. We grilled the heck out of some dogs in it. That'll last you 25, 50, 75, 100 or more years. Grilling dogs. You could start a whole business, a fire pit, bunch of dogs, grill them in the fire pit. Fresh dogs on a bun, grill a dog. You can start the whole company, grill a dog or whatever. Buy all the buy like 25 grill a dogs. Have a whole bunch of people working, grilling dogs in the fire. $5 a dog. I'm telling you, that'd be a business with those grill dogs. But other than that, you can just make them yourself. They're a fun experience for the whole family and everything. And they last a really long time if you put them in the back of your car, get them home, safely store it, and then you can use it every time you want to grill a dog. That'll last forever. You won't ever be going to nowhere to grill a dog, ever get a hot dog again. You'll be grilling. Oh, actually, then you'll start being like, oh, I don't know if I want to start a fire tonight or nothing, and yada yada. But then it'll be like every once in a while, every summer, you grill a dog like 2 or 3 or 5 times a summer or something. Slush puppy. St. Jimmy's, they got a whole coffee section. Here it is when it was snowing. Pretty good too. Over on Ralph's side, eh? Pizza from Boston Pizza. Heartwarm, February. Sweaters. I like clothes. I need clothes, but I don't think they'd have my size. We were talking Remembrance Day earlier. I like the is it a coronation? Poppy? Coronation poppy? Get your wristbands here, Port Elgin. I don't have a wristband. But you can get them for the Pumpkin Fest every year. Not just 2018. I'm sure it's every single year forever. You'll be able to get it. And as long as Ralph's alive or whatever. Or the whole place is open. I'm sure Ralph's will eventually, if it ever, I don't know if it'll ever, because there was a place called Effie's that eventually changed to Judy's whenever Judy had taken over. I think that was the daughter. And originally it was Effie's, and that was the mom or the auntie or something. Her name was Effie. And then that was a restaurant over in between Erin and somewhere else, just outside of Erin, this one side of Erin or whatever. And I don't know what side of Erin it was, but I know it's over by. There was a Subway there, a video shop. It used to be connected. There was apartments there. You'd go all the way down that rural highway just outside of Erin or whatever. I remember my dad backed into a trash can over there, big trash can, and it's like just heading out to Erin. You had that restaurant. I went there when I was a kid. My dad used to go there. The whole family, even my auntie Carolyn, used to go there. Uncle Roy, I think, even goes there sometimes. Effie's. They changed it to Judy's. But Ralph's remains Ralph's to this day so far. And they say it's pretty good. They even got like all different stuff. Ooh, this is that Saugatuck Curry House. I'm not sure if they're still around, but they had samosas and everything. What's this? Cartoons. They have milk there. I think they got cheese. There's that Saugatuck Curry House fish and chip. They already had fish and chip place, but they didn't have curry house. That was, I don't know why that one went out of business. Should have been Domino's going out of business, but that's the thing. Domino's, more delivery. You want to not go out of business, you have to offer delivery because everybody's looking for delivery. So that's what you're missing. That's why you went out of business. Because if you would have offered delivery, you would have stayed alive. Because everybody wants to just order their Indian food to their door. They're not wanting to go all the time to the place, and that's where you messed up. Domino's is the worst food. It's worse food than some of the curry house, like for your body, but they offer delivery, so everybody call Domino's. So there you go. That's why stuff is not surviving. Just offer traditional delivery. Phone number, call. Hi, I'd like to order, just like Chinese restaurant. You're missing out like 50% of your business or more. Maybe even 100% of your business. Catman's, Cookman. Like Domino's, they might have 100 delivery orders in one day. Nobody come into the store. But they have delivery order. Ralph's, Chapman's. Wow, look at all the Chapman's they got. They say I'm the Chapman's kid or whatever, but then I ate too much Chapman's and he bloated out really bad or whatever. because I remember growing up like a Chapman's kid, and I think Justin Trudeau can relate a bit growing up almost like a Chapman's kid. And what about Cody Chapman? He grew up like a Chapman's kid, and a lot of folks did. Grew up like the Chapmans. Switzer grew up like a Chapman's kid. Cam Thompson grew up a Chapman's kid. Even his girlfriend grew up much like a Chapman. All right, slushies are back. And they're opposite to the Chapmans, but I'd almost guarantee and put money down that they've had Chapman's ice cream before. Maltesers, Malteaster, M&M's, eggs, Aggies. They got all different stuff. They were advertising for this curry house. Bring back another one. Do delivery. This is very good. I had this before. Very good for your body. They have a lot of dishes like when you go to the vegetarian ones, very healthy for your system. Well, they got bread. I see they got Twinkies and whatnot. They got de-icer if you need that. Lots of gifts and all that. Pumpkins. I'm looking for vegetables, I said, like peppers, onions. I don't know what the heck I was looking for. They have meat. I was going to say meat. What's this here? Is this kafta or something? Female, ham, hot beef pepperettes, hot honey garlic pepperettes. I like pepperettes to look different. I'm on the edge on where I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I think I should go to Giant Tiger because I'm gonna need salad. I'm gonna need. But how am I gonna get over there? Ugh, they want $30 just to go there and back. Unbelievable. So that's $60 in groceries, and who knows if he'll make it. Frank's all beef. My mom will be back this month. 1 liter chocolate milk, $1.59. That's a good one. You could get stocked up on chocolate milk, but that's the thing; it only lasts so long. So yesterday, or the day before, whatever, I had a 1 liter chocolate milk from Petro Korea, is what I guess that some of them call it, but I call it Market Street Godrich Convenience Store, or as I call it, variety store. Samosa. Free range eggs sold here, Weber's. Pastured meats, raised without the use of antibiotic and GMOs. I wonder if that's an actual picture of their farm there. Fresh air, grass, sunshine. Free ranges. That's good. They're not cooped up. Those are good eggs, bud. You won't get anything better. Those are your good. Such a great Ontario farm or whatever, clean farms or whatever, with the free range chickens and roosters or whatever. And they're fed crickets or whatever. It's like, what are these? Oh, butter chicken, so spice mix. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, how am I gonna figure out spice mix? Oh, I am such a guy because I buy this one spice mix, or I make my own spice mix, or I buy the one in the jar. It's all different for whatever taste or whatever money situation you have at the moment, or whatever circumstance you're in. Bean soup mix. But sometimes the worst circumstance is better, and sometimes the better circumstance is better. Like sometimes the cheaper product. Like one time I said, "Oh, it costs more money to go to Giant Tiger to get this," but then I find this other shepherd's pie. It would taste better because it was a different brand, different combination, different feeling when you're buying. Ralph's one-stop shopping. Anyway,